Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. And in this video, I'm going to be reviewing the movie Now and Then. Released on October 20th, 1995. This is a coming-of-age dramedy that has an average grade of a B+ on CinemaScore, a 6.8 out of 10 on IMDb, and a 33% on Rotten Tomatoes. On a $12 million budget, it made $37.5 million at the box office. Directed by Leslie Glatter, the movie stars Christina Ricci, Thora Birch, Gabby Hoffman, Ashley Moore, Rosie O'Donnell, Melanie Griffith, Demi Moore, Rita Wilson, Bonnie Hunt, Brandon Fraser, Rumor Willis, and Hank Azaria. In this movie, we have four childhood friends who are Roberta, Teeny, Samantha, and Chrissy. In the summer of 1970 in Shelby, Indiana, grow up. They have a great relationship. They talk about boys, school, sex, everything. And then there's these group of boys called the Wormers. They're four boys who basically torture the girls throughout the summer. Led by Scott Wormer, and then you have Clay, Eric, and Roger. So a little classic rivalry between the sexes, which I absolutely loved. But starting off this movie, we have the older versions of the girls. We have Rosie O'Donnell, Melanie Griffith, Demi Moore, and Rita Wilson, who... one of which, Chrissy, played by Rita Wilson as the older version, is now pregnant, and they all come together for pregnancy because they made a pact eventually, which we'll find out later in this review, that whenever someone is needed, they would all come together. And that was a beautiful thing. But getting back to the summer of 1970, the young girls are exploring anything and everything when it comes to relationships, friendships, anything. And then we meet an Army vet, Brandon Fraser, later in the summer, who eventually gives them great advice. And I absolutely loved that little cameo with Brandon Fraser. It was freaking awesome. But this movie, like I said, coming of age with these girls, this was a lot of fun. The boys get at them early on in the movie, and then later the girls get the revenge by taking the boys' clothes when they're swimming, which is a freaking hilarious scene. I could not stop laughing about that. But this was a great, great movie. I love the characters, both versions. I love the younger version characters more, because they had more involvement into the movie. The older actors were there from the beginning and the end, which is fine, and I understand that. And probably that's where a lot of the budget comes from. But I love the fact that each of them are dealing with different things. Roberta, she has three brothers. Her mom is deceased, and she has an issue with her early development, where her her boobs are developing faster than her other friends, and they kind of tease her about it. Teeny, who is played by Thora Birch, she's an only child. Her parents are rich. Samantha, her father up and left her and her mom on the whim. And then we have Chrissy, who is at first reluctant. She doesn't really like boys. She's not interested in the opposite sex. And it's funny that she's the one that ends up becoming pregnant. But nonetheless, though, this is a great movie. It's a cult classic. And the music in this movie is fantastic. And then Demi Moore's character acts as a narrator as well in this movie, which I really liked. Other than that, though, this is a terrific movie. I highly recommend you check it out. I'm going to give it a 10 out of 10 and 2 thumbs up. So in the comment section below, if you've seen it, give me your thoughts and opinions. If you're new to the channel, don't forget to hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell, and if you like this review, hit the like button. But stay tuned for many more movie reviews. This weekend, I was spending time with my little brother. He came to visit and stay with me. And we ended up watching the new Lion King movie, which I will be reviewing here shortly. We watched some wrestling events, pay-per-views that we haven't seen, and all kinds of stuff. So I'm behind on my reviews, but they're going to be coming out fast. So I thank you guys for your patience. Thank you for supporting my channel. And I will see you guys in the next movie review.